I survived so many things that you wouldn't imagine.
30 hertz straight up.
Welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Ayumi, aka Chung Lee, and today I am back with another video. Thank you so much for all the love on my last video talking about my marriage, why we're getting divorced, and what we went through during that marriage. I appreciate the positivity and a lot of you giving me feedback like,
hey, I'm going through the same thing, I can relate, this touched me, so
thank you again. And I know you really want a house tour, and I said 1,000 likes on my last video, I'll give you that. And we're very close, so make sure you check out my previous video so we can get that house tour. In today's video, I'm gonna be talking about how I healed, or my healing journey during this long relationship, this long marriage, and how I dealt with it, or how am I dealing with it. A lot of people are struggling and like,
man, I need some help, girl. Guide me, because I am struggling. I am suffering.
so I'm gonna tell you everything I did to get where I am today. But before I begin, you already know, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay updated with all of my videos. The tea, the action, the entertainment, you got it. Hit that bell, okay? I am getting divorced. We have been together for almost a decade, since I was 22, 23. We have been separated for almost a year. We have announced it on social media in February, March-ish, and we've been just, you know, filming our journey on healing on both ends. First things first, I know this might sound backwards, but what I did, and I think this is very helpful, is I started healing while I was in a relationship. I think that's like the first step everyone should do. So while you're in a relationship, things are rocky, long-term, short-term, it doesn't matter. I think you should start focusing on yourself. So I started reading, I started watching videos, I started going to therapy, individual therapy, and just read books about self-love and relationships, and I started to learn more about myself and more about my relationship. So this is the start of my healing journey. I think I started this maybe 2 years ago when I was in a relationship. When you love yourself, your perspective of the relationship starts to change. You start to realize,
hey, these are some bad behaviors or boundaries that I am not okay with that are getting broken.
or hey, the other person isn't seeing my point of view on what I think is okay versus what is okay. And it just gets easier when you get to the point when it's time for you to separate, divorce, or break up, because you already started that healing journey and processing a lot of that grief, a lot of that hurt already. So when we separated, or when we separated, I'm like, okay, it was more of a easier thing to do because it wasn't something that was just out of nowhere. I had been processing my hurt. I have been feeling my hurt during the relationship. Just going to therapy and talking to my therapist about it, I think is a great step. And your therapist could guide you as well. Like, hey, your feelings are valid, and that's right or that's not right. And this is, you know, maybe you could do this to help you. And you do need to love yourself and have those boundaries and speak up and whatnot. So yeah. After you separate or get a divorce and you're already been working on your healing journey prior to that, because you got to get a head start, now you're separated and you just have to continue to do the same thing. Continue to go to therapy, continue to read books. I'm going to put in my description a whole bunch of links of books that I've read and maybe some videos that I've watched that help me process things and get a better understanding of what kind of relationship dynamic I was in, and now that I'm out, and where I need to heal in those areas. So educating yourself, loving yourself, make time for yourself. Another thing that I did was start going out, not clubbing or nothing like that, but you know, hang out with your friends sometimes. Go to yoga class, go on a lunch date with your friends, take your kids out. So I use this time to spend a lot of time with my kids and focus on them. So, you know, your kids are going through it as well. My kids are in therapy, of course. course, and just spending time with them, showing them that you love them. They are always your priority, and of course, mommy and daddy will always love you. You will always be our family, and this has nothing to do with you guys. Like the children, you just have to keep boosting their confidence, keep reassuring them that you love them, and the separation has nothing to do with them. I'm just making sure they know that they are loved, and I think that helped a lot. And of course, therapy is absolutely amazing. Other things I did to heal is to heal my mind, body, and soul. Okay, so I went on like a wellness retreat in Colombia, and that was life-changing. I only ate healthy, no sugar, no dairy. We did yoga every single morning. We did journaling. We worked out. Like, it was amazing, and that was something that helped me on my healing journey as well. And not everyone needs to go on vacation or retreat. You could do it at home. You could literally watch YouTube videos and do yoga. I started doing that too, doing yoga, eating better, and when you eat better and you exercise, your mental health is better. So it's all intertwined. So meditate, take some baths, listen to some sound baths while taking some baths, make some me time. It's like every day, write it down. I have a journal, like write it down, intentions of stuff that you can do to better yourself, intentions to do for yourself to have me time, a mental break. It is okay to cry. A lot of people, especially women, when we are on the go 24/7, we just try to put it under the rug. And then like your body can feel that, and it's gonna cause a lot of health issues. You gotta release that energy, that feeling, and don't just hide it, okay? Some other things I did is finding some hobbies, okay? Healing my inner child and journaling. Because I am autistic, it is very hard for me to process information, process my feelings and emotions. So I learned that journaling is like a lifesaver, like writing down the moments, the things that made me feel uncomfortable. And then I look at it while I'm writing like, oh, and I feel so much better. I have a journal that I'll put in my description that I got from Amazon that is wonderful. It helps you process your emotions and your feelings, and it's guided. So one of my hobbies is dancing. I love to dance. I used to be a hip hop dancer back in the day. Honestly, I wanted to become a hip hop dancer for my career, but I joined the military instead because it's very close. Same thing, right? So I joined the military instead and lost my hobby. So one of the first things I did to start my healing journey, I started taking hip hop dance classes. And when I tell you, it felt so good to like dance. So I highly suggest you doing a hobby, doing things that you love doing when you're a child or when you're younger. Painting, drawing, hiking, riding a bike, roller skating, skateboarding, doing hair, makeup, I don't know. Do something that you love doing. Or if you don't know what you like to do, start experimenting. Like, I want to do everything that I haven't been able to do as an adult to heal my inner child and just to feel good and make my soul happy. And I'm telling you, that also helps loving yourself. It's like magic. It's like your body feels good. You start becoming confident again. You start feeling beautiful. This is your time to focus on you. I just want to say that you are beautiful, you are loved, you are smart, you are intelligent. You got this. Let me know in the comments if any of this advice helped you. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for my next videos. Comment down below what you want to see. If you want any more advice, if this helped you, if you tried any of these things, let me know. I'm very curious. I love feedback. I love talking to you guys. We are a community where we support each other, and this is your safe space. So thank you so much again for watching. Until next time.